Y'all, so I strolled into Five Below for one of my vlogs and found this interesting product I wanted to share with you all. So I found this Beaute the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato and I thought I'd share it with you all. So here we go.
Up everyone, it's your girl Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace, and it's time for another dupe fragrance video. So I was super excited about this one. You all saw the little intro and where I went in the store and how I found this product. So what happened was, shout out this creator, I found it on Lemonade. She talked about this fragrance. Hopefully I still have the picture here. I don't remember or not, but I found out from her about this $5 dupe for the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. So y'all know I had to get my hands on it with the quickness. As you can see, I have used mine quite a bit. It's used to about right here, and that's good considering, you know, how many fragrances I have and how many fragrances I review. That means I do use it pretty consistently in rotation. So I found this one called the Elixir, which I thought was interesting because they do have one called Elixir, but I forgot what the number is on that one. But anyway, this is supposed to be a dupe for Yum Pistachio Gelato. So it's supposed to have the notes of ice cream, pistachio, and bergamot. That's what it says on the side of the box here. That's what the cute little picture is that you can't see because it's so tiny. But this retails for $5. So I went to Five Below. I got this for $5.50. I will be doing a little series on the Five Below ones because they had a Fenty one as well that I do plan on trying with you all in the future. But we're trying this one for today. And this has 3.4 fluid ounces in it. But we all know that it's probably not going to last nearly as long as my 1.7 fluid ounces here from Kayali. But we're going to try it out and see. So if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I do tons of dupe content. If you all have been loving dupe of the day, please let me know. Something I was excited to do on Thursdays for you all because I wanted to switch up the shorts content and not have the same thing go up every day. So I've incorporated a lot more fragrance in there if you all haven't noticed. But let me know what you think down below. Anyway, if you like a good eyeshadow video, this is also the place for you. As you can see, I have on this gorgeous eye look right here. This is the Why You Don't Need from the new Ocean Jewels palette from Bella Beauty Bar. I duped it out with my Cyborg Choir from Adept Cosmetics. You all know I love Adept Cosmetics, and you all know I love to give you a good alternative for the eyeshadow palette that you already have. So what I do is when my new makeup releases on Friday, they go up every Friday, I pick out the eyeshadow palettes, and then on Sundays we do a live on why you don't need to buy the new latest eyeshadow palettes. And we'll go through my collection and pull out some palettes that you might have in addition to I have, and then you all tell me which one you want an eye look with, and then we do that for the week. So I actually chose this one for us because there was literally only, I think, 2 eyeshadow palettes that came out last week. So I just went with this one because I knew this matched precisely what we were going for. But every Sunday at 3:30 Central Standard Time, I do a video if there's more than like a couple of palettes, and then you all help me pick it out. Finally, if you like fashion videos, then check out my fashion channel. It's Fashion with Gelbeauty87. I've had fashion shorts go up there since the beginning of March. I know a lot of you all used to watch my fashion shorts on this channel, but I do have a channel dedicated to fashion now, and I have long form videos go up there as well. So every Friday since the first Friday in April, I've had a long form video go up. A lot of people complained about not being able to hear what I said about the look and the outfits when I was doing the shorts because I would have the music over it. So I do long form ones now so you can get my ideas and thought process behind the eyeshadow, behind the fashion looks I come up with, and the reasoning behind why I put what pieces with what and what my thought process was in those looks. So if you like that sort of content, make sure you head on over and follow Fashion with Gelbeauty87. I also do a lot of fashion polls over there so you all can help me pick out some of the ideas. I currently, I think, had one up about the Kardashian sisters, and if you wanted to see me do some looks from them and which one you wanted. So far Chloe is winning, and I'm like, it's kind of bogus because nobody voted for Courtney. Like nobody. It's either Kim or like Chloe people voted for, and the majority was Chloe. So I think I might just do a lookbook of Chloe, but you all can vote over there before the end of this week if this video goes up and let me know, and then that'll help me pick out what I'm going to do. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this video now. So like I told you all, this one retails for $5. This one and this size retails for $100, and this is 1.7 ounces. They do have a smaller one. I think it's like $32. That's like shaped just like this in smaller form. And then they have the skinny one that I think is $29. That has the same amount as the one shaped like this. It's just the one shaped like this looks cooler. But yeah, let's get into these fragrances. So I'm excited to try it out because I'm telling y'all, I have been waiting. I've had this for like 2 or 3 days, and I was like, I gotta wait to try it with the people. So I haven't even smelled it. I took the plastic off of it to take videos for Instagram, that video you saw over here, but otherwise I have not tried like it at all. So I'm excited. So let's put on the Kayali first because I know what that smells like. 1, 2. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put more than 2 sprays of this, because we all know it's going to take more than 2 sprays of it, because it is you know, not as expensive. It's not going to be as potent, I'm quite sure. But Yum Pistachio Gelato, just in case you forgot, has pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. So I'm interested to see how this one's going to fare, because it only has 3 ingredients, and the only 2 ingredients that are similar are pistachio and ice cream. And technically ice cream and gelato, from what I'm told, are not exactly the same. So it's not even exactly the same in that sense. And there's no bergamot in the original one. So I'm very curious to see how they're going to compare as far as scents go, even before I think about how it's going to go as far as longevity goes. Let's see. It's giving a somewhat similar scent, believe it or not. Interesting. So let's spray it on this side. Okay, yeah, no, I can definitely smell the difference because I actually put it like on the skin. But when you first smelled it here, or it could have just been because the original was so strong when I put it on that it smelled similar. But yeah, so I see a little similarity in it. It's not nearly as potent or the same, like, you know, you might expect it to be. But I mean, like, for $5 I didn't expect it to be exact, especially because it only has like 3 scents to it. So it is a little disappointing, I will say that. But you know, if nothing else, it could be a nice decoration or good for like just videos of alternatives for people who don't want to spend a lot of money and don't mind that it's not exact. But right now I can already tell that it's not exact at all, because the bergamot in there is what threw me off with it. I'm like, if they had put something else like marshmallow or cotton candy, I feel like it would have fared a little bit better. But the fact they put bergamot in it is really throwing off the scent. It smells a little bit more like lemony and zesty. It instead of smelling like that real sweetness that you would smell from the ice cream and pistachio and all the other things that Kayali put in there, this one definitely gives a little more zesty effect. So it's like, think lemony mixed with Yum Pistachio Gelato, and minus like all the sweet stuff in it. So just think about the pistachio gelato and maybe like the whipped cream and then like lemon. That's the vibe that the $5 one is giving me. Definitely, yeah. So it's a fail for me automatically, just because it doesn't have that more sweet smell to it. However, we will be wearing it the rest of the day to see how it works out. And as you heard, my alarm go off, so we put this on at 3:30. So I will, excuse me, talk to you all again at 11:30. Ooh, child, girl, it's about to be a long day. But I'm trying to think, is there anything else I feel like I could put with this to give it more of the sweeter smell that Yum Pistachio Gelato has? Like maybe if you paired it with like Ellis Brooklyn's marshmallow, or maybe like heavy cream from Fleur or extra whip from Fleur, that might help it a bit. I feel like if you paired it with extra whip from Snif, I feel like it would give you more of the smell of heavy cream with a little bit of pistachio, perhaps. I have not tested the theory. Let me know if you want me to test it down below and I can try that out. I might do it later when I get home and let it sit, and just not let it sit for the full 8 hours and tell you all. I'm thinking I might do that, because since extra whip from Snif does have that sort of scent of like the whipped cream or whatever, that might help with the sweetness of this one. Because right now it just smells like pistachio ice cream and lemons mixed together. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But I will talk to you all later on tonight. I don't have any combinations that I think I necessarily put with this right now. Knowing me, I'm not even gonna front. I probably won't try to find any, just because it's kind of disappointing to me. It's not bad, it's just, you know, when you have the original and know what it smells like, it's kind of just like but I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. End of the night. New pair of eyes. So this is the look for the Lilo and Stitch Color Pop palette, using the Blend Bunny, no, sorry, not Blend Bunny, the Unearthly Cosmetics with Bunnies palette. Anyway, if you all remember which side is which, this is the Elixir fragrance that's supposed to be a dupe for the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato, and this is the Yum Pistachio Gelato side. So let's see how they work. So So Yum Pistachio Gelato still smells amazing like I expected to. It has worn off to where you have to come close up like this, like you normally have to do toward the end of the night with my Kayali fragrances. Let's see how this one is going, because I have not smelled it since I got home, and that was like I want to say maybe 4:35 o'clock. So I have not smelled my arm since 5:30, and it's like 11:50. So I'm only 20 minutes off the time I was supposed to come back. You all remember I was supposed to come back at 11:30, so it's not too bad. Y'all know sometimes I'll be like an hour and a half, but it's only like 20 minutes. So let's see. It's very, very faint, but you can still smell it after the 8-hour mark. But again, like I told you all, it does not smell the way Yum Pistachio Gelato smells. So if you wanted that true sweet smell of Yum Pistachio Gelato, the original, you're not going to get it. You're going to get more of like a zesty kind of ice cream scent to it, or a zesty ice cream pistachio scent, if you will. So don't expect this to be exactly like it. I didn't expect it to be exactly like it. I expected it to be like some kind of form of cheaply sugary sweet scent that they added a splash of pistachio to. So it surprised me because they had the bergamot to go along with it, but the bergamot just makes it zesty. It doesn't necessarily make it have the scent that the other one is. I didn't think to spray on the the extra whip with it on this side of my arm when I got home, because I had to do some other stuff for my mom. Then I ate, and then I kind of got into my routine of editing and whatnot, so I did not do that for you all. But hopefully I will do it another day. Maybe I'll try to do a day 2, so that way we can test it with some other fragrances to see if we can amp it up to be more like this one if you want. I don't know. You all can let me know down below, and then maybe we'll do a part 2 or something, or I can do a quick short telling you all how it wore throughout the day. I don't know. Let me know down below. But yeah, easily, of course, I would say that Kayali won by like a landslide. However, if you want a good alternative and you don't mind, it has a little bit more of a like zesty, lemony, citrusy scent to it, in addition to it having the pistachio scent. Just think of, like I said, combining heavy cream from Fleur with Yum Pistachio Gelato. If it only had the pistachio and the ice cream, it didn't have any other rum and the other sweet elements that it possesses, I feel like that would be the vibe that it would give. So it's just basically like, I guess, adding underneath the lemon tree from Maison Marceau or Replica alongside Yum Pistachio Gelato, if it only had literally pistachio and ice cream with it. That's the vibe that it gives me. And it doesn't last a very long time, but again, you get like 3.4 ounces, so you could probably spray on like 8 sprays or 4 sprays instead of the 2 sprays that I did, and maybe it would last a full 8 hours. I didn't test that out, so I'm not exactly sure, but overall, for a $5 dupe and the amount you get for a $5 dupe, I think it's decent. The next one we're gonna try is the Fenty one. So hopefully I'll pop a little bit of the short up here where I showed it to you all and put the little picture in it to show that it's supposed to be a dupe for Fenty. That one, from what I remember, had blueberry. I think it had Bulgarian rose like Fenty does, and some other scent. I don't remember exactly what the scent was, but that's the next one I was planning on trying with you guys. So comment down below, let me know if you're interested in me trying it up against the Fenty perfume or not. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you're interested in seeing more content from me, make sure you check out my membership below. And if you loved my fashion shorts, make sure you head on over to my fashion channel. That's Fashion with Gelbeauty 87. I'll see you in the next one. Be blessed, guys. Bye.
Doesn't have to stop here. Let's be friends over on Instagram to check out the latest fashion, fragrance, and palette comparisons, along with glimpses into my everyday life. Make sure you head on over and follow me on Instagram. It's Gelbeauty87 on all platforms. That's Instagram, Lemonade, and TikTok. Also, remember to follow me over on Fashion with Gelbeauty87, my other channel, if you're interested. And make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I do have exclusive content on TikTok for fashion as well, for those of you all interested in fashion. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.